Did he just fart?
Yeah, I got broken.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are spectating back. They're going for their recon objective. So I think I'm just going off an assumption here and assuming we're just going to do recons all game, which I'm definitely not against. We did land separate, and in this area like this, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. If you're going to the outskirts, little areas like this that usually aren't hot, definitely land on your own. That way you guys can each loot a different compound. Now we have one guy landing, going to the train. This should be easy. Beams the LMG. There's the down. There's another one right there. Hopefully a second down. Unfortunately not, but there's a guy at the end of the train. He's gonna get rezzed. Oh, look at this guy. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? 3 enemies on the train, 1 enemy right here. So that means there's 2 more enemies close by. Not sure exactly where they're at, but we did get the knock. We did see 2 other enemies on the train. So again, I do think there's 2 teams total besides us. Got to be careful crossing the open. And again, guys, while you're moving in the open, I don't care if there's people around you or not, get in the habit of slide canceling everywhere you go. There we go. Hit him with the slide right when I said it. Love it. All right, right now it's a little dangerous. I like the fact that you're beaming the guy, but remember, it's not just him. There's also a teammate of his somewhere by. I would have probably tried to get to the tree while I'm shooting the enemy. That way, if I get shot at least I have some form of cover to play. Challenging an enemy, whether he's looking at you or not, out in the open is really dangerous because, again, even if the enemy wouldn't have turned on us to kill us, he does have another teammate somewhere that might have a better angle on us.
Mark, if you want to push with me, let's go check out this house. Gold.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, go.
I don't have a pistol yet, or weapon. Alright, I'm good.
Okay.
Did he just fart?
Yeah, I got broken glass over here. They probably...
I'm not being funny. Is that really what it sounds like?
This house. You already hit the buy station. Oh, back there, back there.
I love the fact that he called it out. I said back there, but he marked it. So I love that. I don't give a what you say. Over there, back there, by me. As long as you mark the enemy, all your call outs are forgiven. Now this is dangerous. Again, we're in a position right now where we're sitting there looking at the window about the challenge in the open. I like the fact that I realized he's in a dangerous spot. He's rotating closer to the enemy using the hill in the tree. Using the hill and the truck as cover.
On the guy on top.
And again, remember there's one guy on our right hand side too that we first initially pinged. So there's 2 enemies on top of us and 1 guy somewhere to our north, relatively close. Need to be very careful as we're sitting on this side of the building because we could get shot from behind.
Using the corner window. Keep him occupied. Yeah, keep him distracted. I downed one.
All right, as one of them's down, one of them is shooting at your teammate right now. I would go in and push before he gets the res up. You know for sure he's going for the res. You can hear it. All right, even now, even though he's res, still go in and push. The guy who just got res is going to be 1 tap, and they're not even paying attention once again because oh no, whoa! Oh god, don't go for the execute. Jump out. Oh my god, your balls of steel. As far as he played that, he played it well. Again, the moment you got the knock and your teammate was shooting at him and you saw the enemy shooting at your teammate, I would have gone ahead in and pushed. Granted, I didn't think there were 3 enemies in there, but still the result would have been the same. Got very lucky he went in that room and the guy was popping and reloading the corner, because if he wasn't, he would have eaten our lunch.
And just blew them all the fuck up.
Yeah, he committed to that execution like a god. He said, "F your nade." And again, I still have no idea where the guy we marked that went to, right? So there was a guy that we had pinged when we were over here in this area that was wrapping around this corner. Now, when we were pushing up, I didn't see him cross. He could have, but I didn't see him cross, and these don't look like the skins that I saw. I may be wrong. If you rewind the video and I am wrong, don't make fun of me. But I would still on alert that there's another enemy somewhere around this area. Again, might not be, but just always be aware because there's a huge chance he is.
Fuck you guys.
Wait, why'd your teammate cursing you off? He said, F you guys.
I got 5 plates up here for you.
And so here we are. We're already rocking 6 kills. There's 120 players left in the game. This is actually really good momentum, especially for landing off in the boondocks out here.
What'd you say?
Not to mention, we still have the team on train that just ended up driving away, or riding away, I should say. So this is actually pretty much that was pretty much a hot drop. Now, again, I do think this is a little bit of waste of time.
So
we should be focused on getting our loadout right now. We have plenty of money for one, but for some reason we're not getting it. Also, guys, when you go to Lean Peak, make sure you know what houses and what your cover can do for you, right? This is a house that's being built, so it's nothing but just drywall and bullshit they're gonna go ahead and blitz you through. So definitely don't sit there and try to Lean Peak shit. Yes, it does make your gun more accurate, but because you're mounted, you're gonna be mounted, so it's gonna take you a while to get off that mount, and you're gonna get blitzed before you can even think about it. So definitely don't recommend ever mounting in houses like this. Also, we need to be getting our loadout right now. We should have already gotten our loadout, I should say. Right now it's a little late.
I'm down.
Are they in there?
Yeah, they're in there. They just hit that fucking hard. Get the hell out of there.
So again, we could have avoided that whole thing if we would have got our loadout and we would have left that area, right? Again, speed up the tempo of your gameplay. There was no reason for us to go back in there to loot those guys' dead bodies because they didn't have nothing. They may have had an FFAR for your teammate, but again, what use is the guns when your teammate could have dropped you a little bit of money and you were sitting on $9,900? You could have got a loadout and you never even had to go back to that house. Y'all could have already been moving on with your other teammate. Or if you decide to fight the enemies, at least you'd have your loadout to fight them. It would have been a lot better for you.
I could get them.
Ho! You guys want to get energized and wake the f up every morning that you don't want to wake up? Use Sneak Energy. Use code SAVAGE at purchase. Shameless plug number 1. All right, also just tip, it's not really crucial, and I'm not going to slay them for doing this, but if there's a bunch of pings on your map that you're not using anymore, for instance, the most wanted, we don't need that anymore. The supply run, we don't need that anymore. The buy station, we really don't need that anymore because there's one right next to us anyway. And then our orange ping, remove them. The reason why removing them is so drastic is if we land, let's say we land right here, right? We land right here on the street. We got our gun, and then an enemy happens to be right here, and we're trying to fight him. Guess what we're going to be seeing? We're not going to be able to see the enemy because the ping is going to be showing up. And that's all we're going to be able to see. So if he's sidestepping, it's going to be really hard for us to track the enemy because we have a big buy station on our screen. So make sure you just keep your pings cleared. I love the fact that we're pinging, always ping. But as soon as that ping's done and over with, pull up your map and unping everything.
Oh, we left, bro. No, I just
oh yeah, also the airstrike, bro. Again, with that house, make sure you're familiar with the cover and concealment that you have, right? That house right there, of course, the airstrike will blow through you. Again, just like bullets can go through the wall, so can Nathan Warthog's shells. Not surprised he died on that one for sure. All right, again, we do have enough money again for a loadout. We really do. So we gotta get together and go buy. Now, unfortunately, I can't pull up a map, but I would assume that I'm gonna pause the video. Savage, stop pausing the video. I'm sorry. Because of how we're separated, I would assume that there's a loadout drop to our left-hand side somewhere over here. I mean, not a loadout drop, a buy station. So with saying that, we should both Blue and us should be making our way together to the buy station to get our damn loadout. Again, we had good momentum. 6 kills just with us, and our teammate had some kills as well with 120 players left. Now we've only gotten 1 more kill since, and the player count is now down to 20. We're down to 100 now. So definitely, again, get your loadout. There's no reason to be this late in the game and not have a loadout when you have the money.
Got him. I don't give a fuck. I took one of you bitches out.
Blue blew off by himself. Unfortunately, gets knocked. Not a surprise there. And see, that again, that's why I always say speed up the momentum, because if we would have went and got that loadout instantly, we could have a loadout. But now that our teammates died, we don't have enough money for one, so we can't do shit. We literally just waiting to see how much money our teammate comes back with, waiting to see if he even lands on us so we can buy a loadout.
It's really hot.
Or we sit here and we just loot a little bit of bullshit.
Yeah, it's hot. So you guys are better just looting, man.
Our teammate getting in a vehicle and driving off without us.
I mean, right? Yeah. You got 2 buy stations in the outskirts. You guys can get that safer.
And also, if he loses his gulag, we have the exact amount of money to buy a loadout right now. But if he loses his gulag, guess what? That we can't buy shit.
If we're lucky, I can get out this gulag. Save you the money. Yeah, that's it. Definitely get your loadout.
Loadout to solo. They're all right there.
So the same players that just killed Blue are still sitting over there. And again,
Full team on gold mark.
Now that we have our free loadout, we don't have to worry about buying it, so we can get a teammate back. But unfortunately, the buy station is actually really far away from us. Gotta be quick. Gotta be careful, bro. Oh my God. Be fast with it, brother. Got the SPR and an FFAR. Not a bad combo.
Yeah,
Pick up the ammunition box.
over there.
You want the ammo box? Come back right here. They are. Thanks, man.
And again, I'm a huge believer that if you know where a team's at, you need to go ahead and push them before they move.
Make them move. Let's go in it.
For instance, we know the team's over there. We've marked it. We've shot at them. One of our guys has been killed by them. We know they're over there. Now, the longer we wait to fight them, the more we try to get ourselves together, the greater chance the enemy has to rotate, make a different position. And now we have no idea where they're at. Now they're ghosted and off of our senses completely. And they could actually either push us and hit us by surprise or gatekeep us. So again, when you know where an enemy's at, unless they're in the best position ever and it's absolutely impossible to push them efficiently, make sure you push the enemies and kill them while you know where they're at. Because it's better to fight when you know exactly what their location than it is when they move off and go somewhere else. Again, it seems like common sense, but I feel like we spectate this a lot. We've got munitions, we've got enough plates, we're ready to go. There's no reason not to fight.
It is.
And we've got enough money for 3 UAVs.
The first one I had. So,
I think, if my math's correct. If not, don't judge me. And even if you don't want to fight them, even if you're like, you know what, f that team, they can do what they want.
yeah, we can go downtown.
They be doing something, rotating or something. Again, I don't know what these guys' PR is, but whatever it is, they could have possibly broken it if they would speed up their momentum. Because again, they had 6 kills and 120 people left. And that was just the guy we're spectating now. And that's really not a bad way to start a game. Now, when it comes to figuring out where you want to go, possibilities are endless. But if you're looking for kills, stadium and hangars area is always your most prominent area. That's where most people die at. Downtown is probably your second. But this is the hottest area on the map, no matter where the circle dives to. Even though this is on the edge and the circle's going to finish up over here, this is where you're going to get the majority of the kills if you're going for a kill hunting. So if that's your objective, this is the area you need to stick in. When it comes to rotating and figuring out which one you want to go to first, it just depends on where you hear suppressed shots at. Again, dude, just hitting the trifecta, hitting the hangars, going down to titties, and then, you know, apartments down here and heading to Superstore and back up to airport. It's a perfect rotation to get as many kills as you guys possibly can. We decided to go over here at first. It's a good position because this place will be favored when the circle does rotate again, but it's going to be a long wait. So it's going to be a little bit long and more drawn out. Now, again, it's just the chance of, are there enemies there? But because it's so early in the game, you might have one team there, but it's not going to be as hot and as active as this area over here. Let's see what they end up doing.
Which one are we going to? Blue. Blue pink? Okay, making sure. Blue pink or right here. Blue or green, whichever one you guys want. Yeah, I like big blue.
Oh, God.
Little trolls.
Good shot. Nice patience with your shot. Waiting for the truck to stop bouncing so you could actually line up right with the headshot. Love it.
There's a second truck.
Now, again, I really wouldn't make it a habit driving around in vehicles because Strellas are such a nasty machine that people use. The chance to get a Strela is really high nowadays. Also, when I'm in the back of the truck, you want to you don't want to blind yourself. You want to be able to look around for glints and stuff like that and gather as much information as you possibly can. That way, when you guys do post up, like say they go on the rooftop right here and they post up, at least they'll have some kind of idea of where all the sniper glints were at on the drive over here, instead of getting surprised when we get shot in the head and break all of our plates.
Drop me your cash.
We definitely need plates for sure. There's no doubt about that. And hopefully maybe a UAV as well. Now, if they're going to post up, there's really no reason for a UAV. Unless you're going to use it as a defensive mechanism. But self-res definitely plays. You need at least what? We need at least 15 plates.
Are we going here or are we going to the tower? I don't know where y'all want to go. I'm just kind of chilling out here.
Things like that. Paying attention to your plate inventory and your teammates' plate inventory is crucial, because right now we have an extra $4,200. We could buy a bunch of plates, split them between us. But unfortunately, no one's really paying attention to that. And now, you know, Blue's gonna have to go into the next fight with 2 plates, and we're not gonna have any in our reserve. And I can go ahead and guarantee Blue doesn't have any in his reserve either. Green may be fine, which is why he didn't think about buying plates. But again, pay attention to what your teammates need, or at least ask. All right, Blue's sitting behind the box. I'm not sure exactly what he's watching.
Big spot, okay.
I think he's looking at his map. Never mind. Apologize. Apologize.
Did we double check that tower? Alright, I don't see anybody.
And you know, again, like, this is a time when you're downtown, money's awesome. And I say it every day video, money's awesome, but it shouldn't be a priority. Your goal should be A, position, B, rotation, or C, fighting, right? We're too far in the game. We have too much to be worrying about getting a couple dollars out of every box we pass. Just because you guys hear a box in a building next to you doesn't mean you have to open it. Again, it's not crucial, but it's things like that that slow your gameplay down and prevent you from hitting PRs or high, you know, team games or 20 kill games or even 30 kill games.
These two.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Oh, this is gonna be fun to defend. How many ropes do we got? One rope.
All right, let's hit him with the rewind real quick. I want to show you guys the map and why I'm not really a fan of this position where we're at right now. So, you know, I'm not much of a roof camper, to be honest. I will go on rooftops to fight some people, but I don't stay for too long. It's the ADHD in me. I don't know what it is. I can't sit on a rooftop for too long. But if you're in a position where you can gatekeep people, I'm definitely for it. Right now, it's going to be kind of weird. This isn't technically a gatekeeping spot because most of downtown's safe. So it's going to be a long, drawn-out time on this rooftop. So we're going to have to fight people at hospital. We're going to have to fight people on the hill. We're going to have to fight people that's over here on this building. And we're going to have to fight people on the rooftops over here. So it's going to be a little bunch of pinging, getting knocks, not getting executes, them taking out our plates and things like that. And because our plate situation is so bad right now, I really wouldn't plan on sitting up here. I'm sniping everything that walks, because again, if you get knocked, you lose out on your plates, and then we'll be down. We have 3 on reserve right now, but then we'll be down to no plates, and Blue's still sitting here hurting for a squirt. And now, tip for people that do like sitting on rooftops or sitting on the high ground: if you do get knocked and you have plates in your inventory, do not use your plates. If you plan on staying on that rooftop with your teammate, get up, try to fight again. Do not plate up, because if you get sniped again, if you get knocked again, what's going to happen? They're just going to down you, but at least they don't break your plates. So again, if you're in this position, don't waste your plates until you're ready to move or you're being pushed.
How many ropes do we got? One rope, 2 doors.
Like, I'm down to come here to get the loadout, but I would start pushing more somewhere else, especially like the original mark they pinged over there by Blue Building. That's not a bad spot. You'll run to a few teams. And again, there'll probably be other teams here to snipe, but I don't like our play situation right now. We don't even have satchels yet. Just bad juju.
Dude right here is in the corner.
Yeah, I see him.
See him?
Some open the boxes to here. If you're going to be camping in a spot or sitting in a spot for a certain amount of time, or you're about to get in a fight because you know a team's like pushing towards you, for sure, open the boxes so you can hear the footsteps. 100% agree. But if you're just passing by the building and your objective is to go to somewhere else, like he was meaning to come to the skyscraper. He looted 2 or 3 boxes on the way. There wasn't really a need to. Again, it doesn't hurt, but it just slows down the momentum and the tempo of the game.
Taking a helicopter out.
Now, if you're already gonna be up here, bro, take every sniper shot at the vehicles you can, bro, because he got a hit just now. You'll get a nice, lucky headshot every now and then, and it's the sweetest feeling in the world. And it's also a great way to work on your sniper skills.
One guy in the chopper way out there. Ooh, and again.
2 hits with the SPR and didn't even break his armor. It's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. All right, so also when you're sniping, a perfect sniper, a great sniper, uses relocation, right? You take a few sniper shots and you move around, or you bounce your head up and down and you work your way around the ledge, keeping your position moving. That way, if this guy we're shooting at right now, if he's just hard scoping us, he's eventually going to hit us because we're standing still. We're stagnant in the same position. If you're sniping, make sure you're moving around. Even if you're only moving a couple feet, just move your body, confuse the enemy. That way, if the enemy's trying to hard scope exactly where you're at, he's going to have to transfer and move his controller sticks just a little bit, right? It's still, even though it's not that much difference from him to just move his thumbs and you go from here to here, it's still better than just standing perfectly stagnant, him lining up the perfect shot and taking it.
Notice I blew it up.
I don't see it yet. All right, we got guys for sure on blue building here. I think it's 2 teams.
Can we drop it in right in front of us?
No! Oh, you hate to see it. No! He was standing perfectly still for a split second.
Down them.
Oh, there's another one right there. Easy, easy. There you go. Line it up, baby. Line it up. Love it. Damn.
Yeah, this is probably our most aggressive fucking start. Oh man, I think it's gonna end over there where we were originally pinging.
I think you're right. We'll see what happens.
It could shrink in. Never mind that. We should take the rooftops as much as possible.
I love the fact they're at least planning for the server rotation. They're looking at the map. They're trying to figure out where it goes, where it's going to go. So they're definitely focused on positioning more than anything. So I can definitely vibe with that. Again, not everybody's out here trying to get high kills. So as I'm giving them and you guys recommendations on how to get out there and just fight people, that's not everybody's strategy. That's not what everybody wants to do. Oh, shit.
Where'd that come from?
I swear the bullet audio lately has been like cutting out or some shit.
Hostile operator.
The helicopter on the other side of us?
Yep,
Landing?
Got him.
That's why I never stand still, boy. If you're plating, if you're healing, if you're rezzing, never stand still, man. Especially on a rooftop. Busted. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, we need to get to the bank, boys. Can we do that? Or y'all want to stay up here?
All right, so right now I can see what he's doing. Again, sniping tip. When you guys are sniping, don't hold your breath until your reticle is almost lined up with the enemy. Right now, we're basically holding our breath and we're trying to get the reticle in position, and then we're trying to wait for it to be perfectly lined up with their face. The problem with that is you can only hold your breath for so long. So what I do is ADS, get very close to the enemy, instantly hold your breath and fire. There's no reason to waste your breath because it's going to be very hard for you to hit all 3 targets, much less hit 1 target. Out of the way, mouse.
Yeah, bank's a good idea.
We're gonna take the truck, or we're gonna go over on, if I can get the truck, let me try to get the truck, and then you guys can land on the tail. Yeah, I'll see if I can get it.
He landed back on the roof. He sure did.
We got a guy on there.
Now we could bail off this roof and go to the one.
I got it facing out.
We could bail off this roof and go to this roof right here and just shoot down on the enemy.
Right.
Now it's a risky because if we're floating just a little bit, he could peek us and shoot us. But we'll see. We'll see if he does. It looks like he's just camped up, or he jumped off the roof.
No, you're going in it?
He may have jumped off the roof.
We're not up there, dude.
Yeah, there he is. Down below. Camping in the room.
Fire station?
It's just one guy. No, he's in here on me.
Bank. Jump out, let's go. Alright, go right here.
I gotta get rid. I'm trying to get rid of him.
I'm downstairs, I'm not up there.
Now it's unfortunate we don't have our team with us. Again, you guys want to like blow through teams.
Yeah, I got him.
it was a 1v1, and he's definitely competent to do 1v1 by himself, but
You gotta be able to
I would rather my I would rather my team had come with me so we can blitz through this so fast and then all rotate together to bank. But the flip side to what they did is at least now they have bank controlled, so we can make it there safely without having to worry.
like real quick. Well, the only problem we have is blue right now. The tower of power. Oh, they can't hit us up here, dude. Blue is perfect. This is perfect. Come up here. Nobody can hit us up here. Not unless we purposely put our necks out there for it.
Wish I could pull up the big map.
Yeah, this is good, man. We got the staircase here, and then that door there. Yeah, if they want to die.
We should have bought some like UAVs or something back there.
I wish. See where this gas takes us. Who knows?
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe.
Well, that's a nice circle.
Yeah, we should have took, yeah. We're good.
Yeah, right now it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter where the circle finishes it up because we have so many vehicles next to us that if the circle dives all the way on the opposite end of where we're at, we could easily make it over there. Just bring in a few
Get
vehicles.
up here too, man, on the other side of this thing. I like the door. Alright. Oh, this is perfect. I'm good with this.
A lot of guys that way. Yeah. We got one box on this side. Everything else is southeast and north.
Now, I do like the fact that we're not sitting on the ledge trying to get sniped, but at the same time, I'd kind of jump up there a few times just to peek around and get an idea of where people are at in the area that we're at. For example, everyone in this area, I would want to jump on this ledge right here just a few times for a quick couple seconds and just make sure there's no one that's pushing us, that's coming out in the open, revealing their position. That could be easy kill. Look at this guy. Look at this dude.
I'm watching your
He's that guy. There's always one in the lobby. There's one on the second floor too. Look, there's one right here too.
Nice. Good shit, bro.
Look at this. Look at this, man. Why? The tower is the dumbest spot to ever go in the game ever. I don't care how many people you killed in there. Don't ever sit in the radio tower. It is not the play.
I'm coming.
It's just more annoying than anything.
Right here, right there. That's live ping. To the left.
Ooh, there you go.
Nice shot, bro.
I don't know how that didn't connect. Looked like it was right on his face.
I got your back if you got it.
You also, oh, there you go.
Alright, I got him.
Now it's just a waiting game, man. He's got to cross out in the open. You don't even have to peek him. Just wait for him to cross in the open, then you can peek.
He's backing up.
Okay, the gas is gonna.
He's using the wall to his advantage to get a hard left flank, which is actually smart because the trees blind us from the enemy. The enemy's actually playing it smart right now. So instead of just running right across like his teammate did, now that he knows we're here, he was trying to blind us with the trees. Granted, he's still going to get screwed most likely if we can hit our shots, but it's definitely the better play than what his teammate had done. Their comms are really good. This team's comms are on point, bro. Everyone's watching their own area. Everyone's doing their own thing. Blue staring at our butt. Oh, that scared the f out of me. Nice.
Holy shit, we don't have to move. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't waste that. I'm glad he didn't waste it.
Box or anything?
Now the cool thing about our bounty is our bounty's got to push fire station, so that's one of the teams is going to die in the next 23 seconds.
Yeah, there's not. We ran through it.
Okay.
We still have, see, this is what I'm talking about. We still have nine teams and 20 players left in this circle. Literally a couple of games ago that we spectated, it was this size circle with 8 players left. Kind of crazy. All right, for those of you watching the video on YouTube, the reason why my glasses got dark is because I went outside. It may look weird, but that's life. So again, right now, all we got to do is just scan the edge and wait to gatekeep anybody. This side should be clear. I'd definitely be worried about, I'd be more or less looking at the fire station area than anything because they're going to have to come to you and cross in the open. So as long as we don't die, as long as we don't get knocked trying to over challenge, all we got to do is wait for them to have to leave that building and then easy beams. Easy. I didn't think, they don't have a Bertha or anything over there. I don't think. There may be one on the backside that I can't see. They better hope so. That team better hope there's a Bertha. Now you got to watch the left side of the building too. Watch the back side of the building because that's where they're going to rotate out of. They're not, oh shit, or they're going to jump out the window. That's kind of crazy. So the reason why I said that's crazy, let's see if we can get an angle. So if I was this team, I would have ran out the back door. It's better than crossing in the open towards the team that's been shooting at you for the past 3 minutes, right? They somehow are able to do it. They somehow went out this window, and one of them's about to survive. But notice how there's more cover over here. You have the fence, you have the ridges, you have the rocks. There's more cover over here protecting them from us than there is right here. Granted, there's still 7 other teams unaccounted for. So no matter where they go, they're probably going to die. But you at least want to try to keep yourself safe from the team that you're in immediate combat with. And again, he's going to die regardless. One of them transferred out the back. Good shots were being pushed. Notice the footsteps, instant transitioning. As far as Bookie's concerned, I don't know why he came up here to challenge a 1v3. Granted, he didn't know it was a 1v3 , but I mean, if you're running solos, don't go to the rooftop of a building you hear people shooting out of. All right, and right now we have a great position as well. We still have really good positioning. Right now, the edge of the circle, everyone over here, everyone past this point downward, they're all gonna have to rotate before the gas even touches us. So we can play this gas relatively slow, or we can go ahead and get positioning. Now, I really wouldn't focus on getting these buildings. There's some walls right here I'd rather be playing and go prone behind and shit like that. You know damn well there's gonna be a team in this building. You're gonna have to fight. And once you're in a fight with that, you're gonna get shot from in the back. Same thing with this little trailer. Same thing with this little trailer. There's gonna be people in these cubbies. My bad, not trailers, the storage units. There's gonna be people in these little cubbies. So definitely play the walls in this situation. Don't worry about trying to take over a building. This is a viewer submission, yes.
We gonna put the wall here? I'm good. Take that armor, Batman. Take that armor.
I'm good. I'm just that I got it.
There's more armor over there too.
All right, we need to go and get in position.
And remember, we have the precision, so we have some good cover if we need it. But we need to be careful because there's a handful of buildings and there's a handful of teams. I guarantee you that all of these teams are holding down the building. I will be mind blown if no one's inside of this pink building to our left. I'll be mind blown.
Got a team to the right still?
I got you.
Also, look on the mini map. The ping just popped up over here by blue. I think blue's just ran him over, actually. JK, there that goes. Oh, we got 2 runovers. He splat everybody.
Yep. I got front door. Got him.
An animal.
Took that whole team out.
All right, the team that's inside of here is literally in the middle of a fight. We could third party them after we blitz this kid out the air. He's Mary Poppins floating. Easy beams. We should have killed him. Oh, and he just took out our dude. Oh no, big mistake. We saw the enemy. I don't know why we didn't shoot. Maybe he thought he didn't have enough time because he was so low, but the FFAR is more powerful than people think. We could have beamed him in an amount of time. And if we would have, we'd still have blue alive today. That's unfortunate, man. Oh, that's unfortunate.
They're right there in the garage, though. They're using the fucking garage.
Yeah, they're definitely in the garage or storage unit for sure. Hiding in little cubbies like little. But this is what I'm talking about. Instead of worrying about building, play the wall. You don't even look the way the circle is right now, and I have a feeling they're gonna leave too soon. But the way the circle is right now, we could just hold this wall, and everyone's got to come to us. The only issue we have to worry about is the Bertha, but we could try to lead the Bertha with the precision strike and hopefully get lucky, or use the stickies, and hopefully he's got some thermites or a Strela maybe. But I would play this wall as long as possible.
Oh my god, I like them the fuck up. Oh no.
Actually, the Bertha's out of play now. All right, we're rotating back right now. We still have 2 other teams left, 5 other enemies. This really isn't a bad play, to be honest. I would have played the wall, but they can play the top of IHOP. And again, same situation, easily beam motherfuckers who are coming across. So it's not a bad play by any stretch of the imagination. Using precision, hopefully get us some. We don't even need it. Just beam them anyway. Oh, it knocked the guy in the street. Beautiful precision. Getting shot from the left-hand side right now. There he is crossing the open. A 2v1. This should be easy. Is he going to do a trick shot?
Hey, buddy.
The man said, hey, buddy. And GG. But Wolfpack, thank you for watching the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, again, the goal for this video is 1,500 likes. So smash that like button. Destroy it. Tell YouTube's algorithm for people to watch me, please. Also, subscribe to the channel today. We're so close to 100,000 subscribers. But until next time, you have a good one and good luck in Warzone.